Hey guys, welcome back to the Yakuza 5 playthrough. This is part 36 of Yakuza 5. We're gonna be checking out kind of all the things going on here. Dude, if you haven't played Yakuza 5, you got no idea what's happening right now. This out of context, if I didn't know what was going on, this out of context would have blown my mind. Why is Saijima running around with a ghost? What's going on?
Take your damn clothes off.
Anyways, sorry, chat. I booted up the PS5 and I forgot that I didn't close out of this, and just this was too funny not to show you. All right, hi, chat. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's happening? What's happening? We're gonna be doing Penny's Big Breakaway tonight, guys. We're not doing Yakuza 5. Shockers. We're gonna do Penny's Big Breakaway tonight. Try and make some big progress on Penny's Big Breakaway. So I'm gonna try not to do an hour-long intro, which is funny because I think I say that every time I do a 2-hour-long intro. So I'm gonna try and keep this short and sweet and to the point. How the hell are you doing, chat? Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's happening? What's hopping? How are you? It is a cold day here in PA. It is a windy day here in PA. What did I do today, man? What did I do before stream? I went to work, dealt with boomers at work who wanted me to fix their cell phone. I don't work at a place that deals with cell phones. I work in retail. We don't do anything with cell phones. But they were like, well, you're young. You're young. You use a smartphone. Fix this. No. I won't say I knew how to fix what their problem was, but I'm sure I could have figured it out. But no. No, I refuse. Thank you. I simply will not be fixing your cell phone. Thank you. So, that was it though, man. That was kind of the whole day. That was the only thing interesting that happened. I watched some giantbomb.com. I don't know why. I kind of just like, I woke up this morning and was like, man, I want to watch that Philips CDI video they did. Top 5 giant bomb videos for me. And so I put that on and watched that whole thing again. That thing's like 2 hours. Watched that whole thing again. And then got to work shaving down some more stuff for the Hard Truck 2 video. And while I was doing that, because I'm at a stage now where I'm doing the visual tweaks. I'm doing the zooms and the visual effects. So I have to let things render before I can preview them, because I'm doing it all on my laptop. So I've got like downtime. Not much, 5 or so minutes every like half an hour. But so every like 5 or so minutes, I'm unmuting the Giant Bomb Infinite stream and just watching a little bit of giantbomb.com. And it was nice, man. It really it was nice. It was nice. Easy way to make it a repeat thing and have them yell at you if something else goes wrong. Yes, if I were to actually fix it for them, yes. Yep. I've learned that lesson. But it's funny because after I did that, then I went up to my mom and dad's place because my parents got new smartphones. And my mom has been having a lot of trouble. She keeps getting locked out. She's got like 4 email accounts for different reasons. She is a Nigerian prince, but she keeps getting locked out of her emails. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a look at this. I'm gonna fix this for you. And we're good. That's fixed until tomorrow when she somehow logs herself out again. But we're good. So it was like on the clock and off the clock. I had to deal with boomers and their cell phones. But my parents, my mom, it was much nicer than random boomer customers. Did you jam to Inca People? Yes, I did. What a fucking banger. I actually, I had so much fun watching that video I did find a upload of nearly every single Philips CDI game. Now, we've seen the Philips CDI emulator I have does crash. I gotta figure that out. But at some point this year, maybe, I did buy it from Limited Run Games, so maybe this year, I am getting that Philips CDI controller. Maybe I do some Philips CDI rodeo streams. Maybe I do some Philips CDI rodeo streams. I think that is something that's definitely on the table when that controller shows up. You know, you want the whole Philips CDI experience. So, but yeah, that's a great video. Love giantbomb.com. Giantbomb.com. But it was funny. I'm watching Infinite, and there was stuff there. So specifically, I was watching Mario Maker stuff from like 2019. So I guess it probably was what, Mario Maker 2? It was from 2019. And it was Ben, Brad, Jason, and then calling from the East Coast, captured from the East Coast, was Dan. And I just thought, like, this is so weird to me. It's such a weird, like, 2019 to me is like, Dan was still there in 2019? That doesn't seem right. Ben was still there in 2019? That doesn't seem right. But it was from like early 2019. It's like, that's so weird to me. Because that, I think by 2019, I don't think I was watching as much. For me, the peak years, the years that I watched the most were from like 2015 to like 2017. I was watching like everything that they were putting out. And I still watch stuff afterwards. Like, I remember getting really excited about 12 Deadly Sims. But like, when was that? No, not 12 Deadly. Okay. Giant Bomb. 13 Deadly Sims. Okay, well, that's why I'm screwing it up. That was 2018. So that was the last one that I remember watching that as it came out. Dude, and those don't even... Can we talk about... I don't want to be down on Giant Bomb. I literally once the Dan Blight Club stuff is over, him doing Superman 64, I'm gonna watch all of that. GiantBomb.com doesn't even work anymore. You can't even go to GiantBomb.com and pull up an old video. It doesn't even work anymore. Now, I know all of this stuff. I think you could still download these easy peasy. And all of this stuff is on Internet Archive. I do know that. But, like, what the hell, man? That's such a bummer. I don't know. So, I guess about 2018, 2019 is when I stopped watching, like, super consistently. And then, you know, then everything happened. And I would say I'm like up to date with them news-wise, but I'm not watching everything. Like, I know what's going down, but I'm not watching everything. I watch Blight Club. Blight Club's great. I was a Game Mess Mornings guy, and then it became... Not that it became, but I just became so... You can only hear, and there's been 100 industry layoffs today. I can only hear that so many times before I'm like, you know what? I don't need the news about the game industry. I would prefer not. This is killing me. So I stopped listening to Game Mess Mornings, but I do still watch Blight Club, and I like the guys over there. But let's be real. Like, not even saying like, oh, the guys over there aren't as good as the old guys. Let me tell you, especially because, you know, Dan is part of that old guys that I would be talking about. But it's the in-person thing for me. There is an energy to in-person that there isn't over Zoom calls or Discord calls or whatever they're using. There's just that energy, the energy of being in the room watching video game bullshit is different when you're doing it online. I feel like I can say that safely as someone who does video game bullshit and has done it with friends online or in person. There's different energies, and I greatly prefer the in-person. So I think that's the thing that I miss the most. Also Jeff Gersman, but I think that's the thing I miss the most. So, but Blight Club's great. I have a ton of fun with Blight Club. I think that's a hoot and a half. But, you know, I watch it and I go like, what would this be like if they were all together on a big stinky couch? Would it be better or would it be worse? I don't know. But to be fair to them, they said that will be fixed. It isn't something they meant to happen. I mean, I'm not blaming them. I think they've been, I'm going to say underfunded and undersupported. So I'm not like, Jeff Grubb, you better write the code and save this video. I'm not like that at all. I get it. But it is a bummer. It's been like that for a while. Miss their in-studio set. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it is what it is. We've talked about Giant Bomb a lot on the stream. Giant Bomb's one of my biggest influences. I think in the, like, the nebulous sphere that led us here, I think Giant Bomb is a big contributor to that. I would say Game Informer's replay is a huge part of that. I would say Vinny Vinesauce and Varg Skeletor and Charborg led to that. Mega 64 is a fucking all over the top of it. You can't. Well, it's the foundation, honestly. You know, it's part of my life, and unlike, well, you know, similar to replay, but unlike those other things. So just kind of similar to replay, I guess. It's something that I go like, miss that. I can't get that anymore. I can still get the old things. And even the new things are, you know, they're alright. They're good. But it's never gonna have that secret sauce. Like it did at one point, you know? I don't know. Rooster Teeth, I mean, yeah. Should I reiterate my point from Rooster Teeth? Because all the other guys that are huge influences on me and have been for a decade plus are still around because they're independent. And not to say that there's a right way and a wrong way of doing this, because when you're dealing with a bunch of people you know, I don't know if you can just be independent. But there is, I have a personal, I don't want to say vendetta, but a personal rule from, that's been there for a while and will continue to be there of, I'm gonna sail this ship. I'm not gonna sell to corporate investors. Thank you. Even if the money's good, I'm probably not gonna do that unless the money's really good. And then we'll go from there. I will. Okay, Kirby, you can sell your account to corporations, and I'll just have a moderator that's a whole corporation. Just threatening chat. Speak about the Arby's Baconator, or be banned. Say I love KFC, or feel the wrath. Hey, you know what? If I got a taste of that, if you sold out, as long as you kick some up to the boss, I don't got a problem. Chad's the one who's gonna have to deal with it, not me. So, slide me a couple bills. Maybe we can make something happen. Fudge Films bought out by Warner Brothers. You know what? And you know what's sad? We were working on Thick E-Girls Make Me Coom 2. David Zaslav canceled it, made it a tax write-off. It was finished too. That's the crazy thing. We were all done with it, and he said tax write-off. We're getting this close to are any other of those videos even worth talking about? I don't think so anymore. Getting this close to Switch Hitch 2. I don't even know if Switch Hitch... I have no idea what Fudge Films videos you can see anymore. I've delisted so many of them over the last few years. The only one I know you can see is Thicky Girls Make Me Coom. Anyone that badmouths Arby's will be hit with a perma ban. Well, that's not even the corporate entities saying that. That's just you. Honestly, where's my tax write-off for not doing anything? I don't think that's how that works. I think you have to do something to write off first. I don't think you could just write a letter to the tax man and say, I didn't do anything. Give me money? I don't think that's gonna fly. Oh shit, this is Ape Escape music. Oh, it's Ape Escape 3. I was talking about Ape Escape music in the Discord a couple days ago. Yeah, it turns out the artist for Ape Escape's music will DMCA claim Ape Escape music. Will fucking tactical nuke Ape Escape music. So I don't know if I'm going to be able... Well, it's not that I won't be able to, but if I play Ape Escape on stream, those are going to be some mighty claimed VODs. Time to listen to Buck Bumble instead. Yeah, I'll play Ape Escape and just blast Buck Bumble music over it. Hey, I got some bad news, chat.
It's kind of starting to dawn on me what's going on.
Okay, thank you. Just autoplay the loudest shit. Chat, Emmett Walsh died. Do we got any Emmett Walsh heads in chat? Emmett Walsh died. He's dead. This guy was one of the all-time great character actors. This is a I'm not even doing a bit, chat. This is a bummer. Emmett Walsh fucking ruled. Big fucking rip. Who is Eminem? Okay, I should ban you for that one. I'm over here. I'm trying to do an Emmett Walsh tribute. And you're fucking joking around. That's fucked up. I still, you know, one I always think about. You remember Chester Bennington? Was that his name? I think so. When he died, I tweeted out R.I.P. Chubster Bussington. That's fucked up. That's not funny. That's fucked up. That's not funny. Anyways, rip Emmett Walsh. My favorite Emmett Walsh line is, "Hey there, I'm Emmett Walsh." I can't. All right, Kirby fucked this whole thing up. I was going to talk about my favorite Emmett Walsh moments. So if the Emmett Walsh estate wants to sue anyone, I know Kirby's address. I can forward the letter. One of the few celebrity deaths that saddened me, you fucker. Well, now you know how I feel about Emmett Walsh. I'm over here. I'm pouring out my heart about Emmett Walsh, and you're Eminem Walsh. Where's Skittles Walsh? Get him out of here, mods. Get him out of here. Drag him out by the scruff of his jacket. It was autocorrect. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. You ever use that excuse? You ever use that? It was, dude, it was autocorrect. I've never done that one, but I did when I was a teenager one time. I did the, "Oh, dude, my cousin took my phone. That wasn't me. That was my cousin, dude." Anyways. What's this one? Okay, keep that one. What's this one? Okay, keep that one. What's this one? Okay, keep that one. Hey, how does this make you feel, white boy? This is my Emmett Walsh tribute. Would have loved this picture. Emmett Walsh would have taken one look at this picture and he wouldn't have died. I'm gonna say it. If we showed Emmett Walsh this picture, he wouldn't have died. It wouldn't have gone down like that. He can't even not laugh. Look at him. His weakness is cute monkey. Oh, you're telling me you'd see this baby girl and you wouldn't think to yourself Emmett Walsh would have loved this? You're telling me Now you're sitting in there and you're telling me that when you wake up in the morning and you see this picture, that you wouldn't think to yourself, Emmett Walsh would have loved this. You telling me you wouldn't think to yourself, Emmett Walsh would have loved this. Sad. What the fuck is this stream intro? I don't know what this is. The music brought me back to reality. It reminds me of, the song reminds me of the Toonami. Oh, it's an Ico song. Wait, which song is this? Heal from Ico. It reminds me of the Toonami Midnight Run bumper song. Midnight Run promo. Or no, maybe not Midnight. No, not Midnight Run. Rising Sun. Hold on, I don't know if this is gonna be it. No. What about this one?
Listen up. Here's your wake-up call.
I don't think it's that one either. What the hell? It's a Rising Sun thing though. Oh, maybe it's this. Yeah. You get what I'm talking about? This is the intro for Rising Sun. You hear what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? It's similar, right? Sorry, I'm very Toonami pilled right now. Been watching a lot of Toonami stuff to try and get the vibe down as pat as I can. So sorry, brain a little busted. I mean, another hey, chicken soup for the soul is watching old Toonami promos. We used to live in a society, chat. Think about this. We used to live in a society where you got Toonami weekday afternoons. You would get the Midnight Run on Saturdays. And then you'd get the fucking Rising Sun. You got 3 doses of Toonami. Life was good. We used to be a society. We used to have culture. You'd get Rising Sun Saturday mornings, and then Saturday nights you'd get Midnight Run. We were so lucky. We had it so good. And we threw it all away. For what? What did we throw it away for? Teen Titans Go, you know? Fuck off. But you know, we used to get 3 doses of Toonami a week. Well, you'd get 5, and then you'd get your Saturday double dose. So you got 7 doses of Toonami a week. And life was fucking good, man. Shit was rad. And now, how much Toonami you get? You get it Saturday nights, which is fine. But that's it. What I'm proposing is to just watch it 24/7. Thank you. There was in the UK there was a Toonami channel. It was a whole separate channel But it was weird, man, because they would do anime and action cartoons, but they would go weird places with it because you had to fill 24/7 worth of time. So they would show like really adult shit like late at nights. On the flip of that, there would be like, and here's what's a good example? They would show like some Cartoon Network stuff in the mornings, but it would be, the channel was Toonami, so you would be like, here's two stupid dogs on Toonami. It's like, what is this? What is happening? Very strange. And then, well, in the UK, then they had a whole separate anime channel. You remember how? Did you guys ever watch Anna Mondays on Sci-Fi? Did you guys ever? That was such a weird thing. And G4 would do that too, if I remember right. They had an anime block where they would be like, yeah, this isn't the little kids anime. This is the adult shit. But they would like, things would be like way more censored and butchered than if they like aired on Adult Swim late at night on like Saturdays when Adult Swim would show anime. It was really weird, but I remember whenever we first got like premium cable, I remember G4 was showing, I want to say it was Ghost in the Shell. And I remember watching that, and like I hadn't seen Ghost in the Shell before, but they had to cut like a lot of the like more intense action. And I remember coming away from Ghost in the Shell and being like, that movie fucking sucked. That's Ghost in the Shell? Because at that point, like, I knew Ghost in the Shell from like Standalone Complex on Adult Swim. So I knew what Ghost in the Shell was, and then I watched this like butchered cabled version of the movie and was like, that fucking sucked. I think I saw Bubblegum Crisis on Sci-Fi. That makes sense. That would check out. I don't really remember too much of what was on Sci-Fi's Anna Mondays. Was Anna Mondays Sci-Fi or was it G4? One of them was Anna Mondays. And I think about that all the time. Of like, they didn't even try and think of a cool name. You know, sorry. They didn't. Trying to think what it was. I don't think it was Serial Experiments Lane, but it was something like that. It was something from like the late 90s, early 2000s with like a hardcore, like cyber aesthetic. It wasn't Ghost in the Shell. And I remember that being on Sci-Fi. Dude, you know what? It might have been a Gundam. I don't know. But I just remember being like, whoa, dude. Because at that point, Toonami was like just Naruto. And was either like over, Toonami was done, or it was winding down. And it was like just Naruto. And I remember seeing anime on Sci-Fi and being like, there's more anime out there? No freaking way, dude! And then that didn't last long either. For me, like, the definitive anime experience, for me, watching it on cable, on TV, like, I came in at the end of Toonami. I came in during, like, the Tom 4 era. Naruto was really my first, like, not Pokemon anime. And Tom 4 era Toonami was not very good. So for me, the anime experience that I watched the most and loved the most, and this isn't to say it was the best one, I again would maybe argue like peak Toonami was, but Adult Swim Saturday nights. when they would do Full Metal Alchemist, Bleach, Cowboy Bebop, Inuyasha. Sometimes they would show like random movies. Trigun, Lupin. Like, they had such a big variety of shit on Saturdays. Ghost of the Shell standalone complex. And it always, once I became a teenager and my parents just kind of like let me stay up however long I wanted, I would go to bed early on Fridays so that I could so I had more energy to stay up on Saturdays so I could watch anime on Adult Swim. I loved that shit. And the only time that I think I made it through the whole block and like saw Inuyasha, I think I only did that like once, and I was exhausted and I'm like falling asleep watching Inuyasha, and then I was like, this ain't worth it, this shit sucks. Yeah. So Toonami still exists, you know. It's taken that that Saturday night Adult Swim block, and I'm happy that both those things that I love are still around in some way. It's nice. It's comforting. I genuinely hope they never leave. I really it's great. I don't know how we got Baby Girl. What you think? Baby Girl just chilling. But yeah, cool shit. If you can believe it, kids, TV used to be kind of cool. There used to be good shit on cable. You maybe just had to look for it a little bit harder, but there used to be good shit on cable. It's funny, I get Facebook post like memories every once in a while that are like me posting about shit I was excited for coming on TV, and I go like, oh man, what was that, like 2009? Like that had to have been like 2010, and it'll be a post from like 2015, and I'll be like, damn, cable was still putting out some good stuff every once in a while, up until like the big streaming explosion happened in like what, 2018, 2019. It's still there was still some good shit on cable, and now I don't think there is. Maybe every once in a while you get one thing that's like, oh shit, I should DVR that, but it's always like, it'll be on streaming tomorrow, or it's already on streaming. The only exception to that is TCM. We'll do like documentaries in between movies, and those you can't like find anywhere else. That's the one thing that I'm like, fuck, they're gonna do like they did a bunch of silent cartoon documentaries at one point. I was like, fuck, DVR all those, watch that, it was great. But that doesn't exist anymore. That's you go to cable for that, I guess. So, or you go to streaming for documentaries now. My point is, cable used to be good. And it's not that I miss it, but I kind of miss it. I miss not having to choose. You know, I miss being like, well, I like this channel. Let me just put this on. What is this show? Discoverability of television was dope, and I don't think that really exists anymore. But at the same time, maybe it's better than ever, because you can just go to a streaming service and go, that sounds interesting, watch, as opposed to like waiting for it to come on TV. Especially in terms of like importing shows like anime. You know, it is better. If you're a Sailor Moon fan, you can watch that shit subbed like a day after, whereas back in the day, it was like you got half of the show and then had to wait like 5 years for them to do like 10 more episodes, and then that was it. Hope you enjoyed that. That's Sailor Moon in America. That's all you get to see. So, I don't know. What am I talking about? Baby girl. We should probably play Penny's Big Breakaway, huh? Remember Bubblegum Crisis being late at night and uncensored? I saw a boot. Oh my. No. I don't know if I ever had like, can they do that on cable moment? I have friends who have stories like that. I have friends who like, yeah, dude, late at night, I was watching, oh, you know what? I do have one story, and that was, like 2008, 2009, at like 1 a.m., Comedy Central was like, straight from the Comedy Central vault, South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut, uncensored. And my brother and I stayed up until like 4 a.m. watching that shit. And this was 2000. I know when it premiered on Comedy Central, they did it uncensored. I don't know if they probably showed it censored at some point, but I've seen its network debut and it was uncensored. And then in 2008, when I was a kid, I was like, oh, whoa, dude, uncensored South Park. And so, like, you know, when Kenny dies, you know, and all the cussing, all the naughty words were uncensored, and that was cool. Much like South Park in general, it's really cool when you're 13. And then you find out that there's better things out there that you can just watch if you want that. When Anna used to live in this house, I would sit in here and play games on my TV while she watched Spanish dubbed Sailor Moon, and it was rad. That does sound dope. Don't say bitch in this chat. No, mods. This is the International Women's Month, and you're saying bitch? Mods? Get him out of here. He's hurting our woman viewership. Guys, we were just about to become the #1 female watch streamer on Twitch, and now I'm not. Now I'm not because of that comment. Sad. Turning this off. Turning this off. I can't. We gotta play Penny's Big Breakaway. Turn off Baby Girl. Baby Girl, good night. Okay. I don't know why I refer to that little chimp as Baby Girl, but that's its name from now on. Now it's gonna be Sketch. Who? Should I be asking that? Who's Sketch? Like Sketchers? Sketch. I prefer Skit. He's friends with Jinxie. I also don't know who that is, but thanks for the information, I guess. Thanks for filling me in. He's friends with Queso. Okay, I do know Queso. I know Queso because I'm a big belly boy on the internet, and so I will constantly get comments on my TikToks. Hey, this guy thinks he's queso. What? Wish.com queso? Queso ordered from Wish? Turns out you can't be a big guy on the internet. If you're a big guy on the internet, why are you ripping off queso? How fucking dare you? Sorry. Sorry that I existed. Might be. I'll fix that. Don't worry. We'll take care of that real soon. I was probably fat before Queso was alive. How old is Queso? He's 25. Okay. All right, so he's not that much younger than me. I was get told I look like Queso. Well, you've got the big beard and the blonder hair than I do. I get comments about looking like Queso, and I'm like, I think there's only one way that I look like Queso. That's the gut. Like, he doesn't wear glasses. I don't put a hood up. Yeah, I'm big and white. That's all we got, man. Now, I promise, I've been doing this before I knew what Queso was. I'll be doing this after, you know, after I know what Queso, you know, like I didn't start streaming because I liked Queso. He seems like a decent dude. I don't know. I really haven't watched his stuff. I'm not trying to beef with him or anything. But there's this weird thing where well, I think it's kids. I think it's like kids and stupid teens on the internet just see a big guy on the internet and go, "Oh, Queso!" Like, what are we doing? No, I'm not. I'm sorry. I've been doing this before I knew who Queso was, and it's because I knew what Queso was. Yeah, that's true. Oh, don't say that, man. I kind of want to make some fucking crockpot queso. His whole shtick is letting people make fun of his weight, but from what I understand, he's not allow it toward anyone else. That's dope. That's cool. You know, that's not for me, man. I don't, for me personally, you know, I might kid around about being a big belly boy, but I'm not big on people joking about my weight, because it rarely comes from like a laughing with you thing. From my experience, comes from a laughing at you thing, but that's just me. If Queso wants to do that, let him, you know, fucking rock it, man. If he's having a good time with that, dope. And if he's making money doing that, fucking dope, you know? That's not for me. That's not my sense of humor. You know, I wouldn't go into like a chat with a streamer who has like a big nose or something and be like, what are you sniffing? Hey, does anything smell good today? And making fun of people's personal, or making fun of people's appearance isn't my sense of humor. That's not for me. Usually because in my opinion, or from my experience, usually it crosses a line into like, you guys are just here to like bully me, and it's like, I'm good on that, man. That's not fun. So, but that's me personally. That's just me personally, you know? My sense of humor probably differs from Queso in a lot of ways, you know? That's just how it is. But just because we're both big guys on the internet and he allows that, and he likes that or whatever. Maybe he likes the money he makes off that, whatever his reasons are. That doesn't mean I need to put up with it. You know, that doesn't mean, oh, well, Queso likes it. Queso lets us say this. That's cool. I won't. You know, like that. Sorry, not my house, you know. It's just a weird thing. It's, I don't, again, I think people, I think it's kids and teens who, just don't know better or don't care. And it's like, well, then, you know, you can't even really argue with them. You just ban them and move on, you know. That's just what's up. But like I said, from what I've seen, like, Queso seems like a decent dude. I haven't watched like any of his streams or anything, but I've seen a clip or two on TikTok. I've seen him talking off stream. I've seen him like talking in podcasts more than I've seen like any of his stream stuff. And he seems like a decent dude. He seems like he seems all right, you know. There we go. That's my Queso take. If anyone wants to comment, oh, dude, looks like Queso. Wish.com Queso. There you go. You can link them to this and say, hey, don't make those jokes. Thanks. Chad, this is Penny's Big Breakaway. We got sent to like the edge of reality. Just a heads up, we're just kind of at the edge of reality right now. I gotta remember how to play the game. I don't even know what I thought. I grabbed the thing. You know what? That one's on me. I don't get mad when people say I look like Queso because I at least kind of do look like Queso. That's fair. Not really mad when people say I look like Queso because, again, it's just like kids. It's just like kids or stupid people. I'm kind of over like being mad about that kind of stuff. It's the great thing about being a streamer and a content creator, whatever, is you could just ban people. And no one could do anything about that. You can just ban people and move on. And so coming to that realization has been really good for my mental health. Because when people are mean in the chat, I just ban them and move on, and within like a day or two completely forget what they have said that would have got them banned. You know, like shit doesn't faze me anymore. And that's not an invitation to say shit in this chat, but it is more so don't say shit because you're just wasting your time and energy, man. I'm really fucking up. I gotta be honest. I feel like I'm a pretty self-aware, almost to a detrimental amount. I don't think I've done anything that like justifies bullying me other than being fat on the internet. I gotta be real. I don't think I've said anything like fucked up and controversial. I don't think I've started any beef with anyone. I just play Bing Bing Wahoo video games and say come and talk about nostalgia. Like I don't start beefs. You know, sometimes I might say something political, but again, I never feel like I'm saying shit that is like, oh, could you? I feel like I'm saying shit that is like, hey, human beings deserve the right to exist. Sorry if that's a hot take. I think the only infraction I've ever committed is being fat on the internet. And brother, if that's an infraction to you, that says more about you than it says about me, man. I'm fat and happy. I'm having a good time. And if that makes you like shit your pants and mauled, I don't know what to tell you, boss. It used to get to me though. I used to I remember there used to be a subreddit where you could post like your YouTube videos that you made and people would like critique them. And I would post like skits in there or whatever, and the comments on Reddit would be like just talking about my weight. And it was like, can we fucking talk about the thing I made, you fucking weirdos? Like, it's just, I don't know. Again, I think if you're talking about someone's personal appearance, if you're talking about someone's appearance and they're not the ones who brought it up and are like, guys, what do you think about this? I think you're a fucking weirdo, man. You know, like, if all you can think about is this person is too fat, this person, their nose is too big, their eyes are too big, I think you're like an insecure little weirdo, man. Like, that's such, you got nothing else to talk about? What is going on in your life that you have nothing else to talk about? Like, there's shit to say about me and what I do that could potentially piss me off and hurt me, but it certainly ain't my weight, man. I don't give a fucking damn about that. You know, I'm keeping it in check. I'm losing weight because I think I could use to be, you know, a little bit slimmer. I'll never be skinny. I don't want to be skinny, but I could use, you know, be nice to be down a shirt size or two. It's never, my weight has never impacted me negatively. I've never, where do I put this? You know, I how do I say this? I get dates. You know, even though I'm a big guy, you know, like I don't, my friends, I'm not a burden to my friends. Like people, if I need like a minute to sit down or something, my friends are always accommodating. My weight is not an issue, and it's not really my issue. I got a lot of issues. My weight isn't one. So to like try and come at me over my weight is like, it doesn't work, man. That's not. You know, it's the inverse of what I was talking about of like busting balls is only funny if it isn't an insecurity. Bullying someone only works if it is an insecurity. And my weight isn't an insecurity. So I don't know. And even if it was, I would just ban people. Well, regardless, I'm just going to ban people, you know, ban them and move on and just let shit go. It doesn't matter. It's just weirdos on the internet. Fuck. I'm just trying to hit this book. You're fat and on the internet. Me and the 3 jobless people I talk to on Vent will hunt you to the ends of the earth. Okay. Give it a shot. I don't know. My point is the comments of you know, wish.com queso don't bother me because they're calling me fat. They bother me because it's like I don't look like queso. What are you talking about? Even then, they don't really bother me, but they would bother me because it's like, guys, I don't look anything like queso. How do I hit this book? I simply do not. I guess like that. Okay. I'm gonna message Queso and tell him he owes you a resolution. Please don't do that. Please do not do that. Not only because Queso doesn't owe me anything, but also I don't think Queso's community would like me or my community. Uh-oh. He owes me restitution. Oh, I thought you said resolution. I thought it was like an emotional resolution thing. My bad. Streamer can't read. I literally can't. I don't know how many times I have to go over this. I literally can't, chat. All the messages are TTS fed to me. So blame the TTS. I forgot that this game controls a little awkwardly. Maybe not that. Maybe just I control awkwardly. I don't know. I still do legitimately love this track. This one's on the short list for Toonami adjacent tracks I need. The part of this where the bass comes in is so goddamn good. I fucked this up. Oh, right. I can't bounce high enough for that. Yeah, we're fucked. We gotta go back down. Last thing I'll say about the queso thing. Did I light the fuse? I don't think I did. Last thing I'll say about the queso thing. If you're gonna say I look like a famous fat guy, say Louis Anderson. That's who I goddamn look like. Not that the kids today. I don't think the kids today know Louis Anderson. I don't think the kids today are watching Life with Louis anymore. So you know, maybe they won't get that one. Are they watching Life with Louis? Are the kids watching Coming to America? Is that hip right now? Is that big? I'm getting word the kids don't know what Life with Louis is anymore. Okay. So no Eek the Cat then? I can't make Eat the Cat references? It doesn't matter. I don't want kids in the stream anyways. Fuck it. Eat the Cat. Chat, let's get into Eat the Cat. I'm going to be talking about the highs, the lows. Talking about how, you know, Season 2 wasn't as good as Season 1. We're gonna be going all over the Ecoverse here. Whoops. Whatever I can do to scare children away from the stream would be great. I really am bugged by that. I know there's nothing I can do to prevent it. Because I was a kid watching like content creators. I was a kid watching Let's Plays when I definitely shouldn't have been. But the idea of kids in this community fucking makes my skin crawl so bad. I desperately do not want children anywhere near funny little guy. I would do everything in my power to prevent that. Children and bigots. Go beat up the puppets. Okay. If we catch wind of any kids in this community, I'm gonna do a full Bobby's World stream. 24-hour Bobby's World discussion. Chat, did you prefer Bobby's World or Life with Louie? I gotta give it Life with Louie. Bobby isn't funny. I gotta be real with you. Bobby's World, not a funny show. Life with Louie, the dad's funny. Literally who? Uh-oh, we got a child in chat. Child detected. Mods. Oh, okay, fuck that up. Streaming Force Dragnet viewing. Yeah, we'll do drag. I got Matlock. There's a Pluto TV Matlock channel. We'll just put that. I'll just put on old Nick at Night tape rips. I'll do my 20-hour Mary Tyler Moore discussion stream that I've been wanting to do. That'll scare the children away. Are the kids big into Ed Asner? Do the kids like Ed? I mean, he was in Up. They watched Up. If I show them episodes of Lou Grant, will they stick around? Hopefully not. I'm hoping not. Get in there. What? Diary pages. Fuck. Where? Okay, there's another page. 2 pages. Okay. Oh! I'm fucked. It's over. It's never been more over. Where? I don't even know where the 5th one would have been. Chat, do you have a favorite show that is like significantly older than you? Do you have a favorite show that's at least 15 years older than you are? I do like the Mary Tyler Moore show. I love Mary Tyler Moore. That's probably my favorite traditional sitcom. If you don't count like The Simpsons or like Malcolm in the Middle. I fucking love Mary Tyler Moore. You know what? Mary Tyler Moore would be good because the kids would hear that. They'd hear Mary Tyler Moore and they go, Weezer? Weezer? I go, sit your asses down. We're going to lock in 20-hour Ted Baxter video essay starting now. I'm going to tell you the ins and outs, the intricacies of the character of Ted Baxter. Columbo's good. Columbo's a real good one. I love MASH. I love All in the Family. I love Sanford and Son. I like the Jeffersons. If it's Norman Lear, I probably like it. I'm a Lear head. Oh, stuck. What else? Monty Python. What else? Ay, oy, oy. I got fucked. I got fucked. Your most uncool stream yet? Okay. All right. Well, you know, some would say being uncool is the coolest. Being so out of date is retro and vintage. You, let's just say, you know, I'm one in a million. Let's just say, you know, you're not going to find another streamer on this website who talks about how much they love Mary Tyler Moore. Okay? And that makes me cool. That makes me an individual. That makes me unique. And uniqueness is the coolest thing of all. Vintage is 2006 now. I don't like that. Don't say that ever again. Thank you. Please never say that again. Oh, grab the clocks. Clock watch. Click clock. Did I miss a clock? I think I missed a clock. Fuck. There's an 80-year-old man high on his ass on Just Chatting. You might be able to talk to him about Mary Tyler Moore. No. No. No, I don't. That would imply there are two people on this website who like Mary Tyler Moore, and I don't fuck with. I got beef with him. Let him know I have beef with him. Let him know I'm gonna kick his ass. Is he going to TwitchCon? I'm gonna beat his old ass. I did have a moment, speaking of all this, I did have a moment because they're putting all the Spider-Man movies back in theaters, but only on Mondays, which is baffling. And then they're putting Shrek 2 back in theaters this year. And I was like, oh, dude, that would be cool to see. You know, I love those movies. You know, those are big parts of my childhood. Classic movies. Man, that's weird, though, that they're putting those back in theaters and not, like, you know, something that's a little bit more nostalgically viable from, like, 20 years ago. Oh, no. I had that moment recently and it was not fun. It was bad. Shrek 2 is like one of the first movies I remember seeing because we saw it at a drive-in theater, and the like Mongo scene, the giant gingerbread men escape scene, or castle crash scene, whatever, was so loud it set off someone's car alarm. It set off like front row car alarm. So this whole time that like I Need a Hero by Bonnie Tyler is playing, someone's fucking car alarm is going off. Honestly, would love to have had like the like bootleg of that. Climax of the movie, car alarm. Shrek 2 was also the first movie I ever bought on DVD. Well, my parents bought it when we got a PlayStation 2 in 2005, and my parents bought Shrek 2 with it, and then couldn't figure out how a DVD player worked. Couldn't figure out the like DVD controls, so we were trying to watch Shrek 2, and my dad couldn't figure out how to make it work, so we just started punching the PlayStation 2. So that was cool. Yeah, what was the first DVD for you? Wait, if Shrek 2... Oh, no. Wait, if Shrek 2 is turning 20, that means the SpongeBob movie is turning 20 this year. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Why would they put this? We're good. I don't pay attention to the first DVD was played for me. Huh? I don't pay attention to the first DVD was played for me. Okay. I know for a fact the first DVD I owned, yeah, was Shrek 2. I think that was it. I think that was it for a bit. What, am I spawning in the floor? I don't know what... I know some like other early DVDs. Definitely like Scooby-Doo 2. That was an early one. Oh, fuck. The SpongeBob movie was an early one. Yeah, I'm spawning in the ground. Okay. It's funny, I can remember what ones were mine, but I don't know. Oh, my brother would just always, my parents like would always get, yeah, I'm in the ground. My parents would get me like Scooby-Doo 2 or SpongeBob, but my brother was a Harry Potter kid. So that was kind of easy. They would just buy him a new Harry Potter movie. First DVD I owned was Jackass Season 1. Damn. Were you like proper age to be watching that? Do I need to tell your parents? I don't know why I worded it like that. Did you get DVDs because you had a PlayStation 2? Or did you have a DVD player before you had a PlayStation 2? Because like everyone I know, like the PlayStation 2 was their DVD player. Oh, okay, whiffed that. PlayStation 2 was the DVD player. And then PlayStation 3 was the Blu-ray player. But not for me. The PlayStation 2, my parents wanted it to be the DVD player, but then, like I said, they couldn't figure it out, or something happened. And so they ended up buying a DVD VCR combo for like pretty cheap. And then that thing worked great until 2009, when my brother and I played so much Destroy All Humans 2 that we cooked. The PlayStation 2 sat atop the DVD VCR. We played Destroy All Humans 2 for like 14 hours straight every day. And it got so hot that it like cooked the DVD VCR combo. And then when we tried to watch Spider-Man 3 from Blockbuster, it would freeze up. And so then my dad just ended up punching it so much that it just fully stopped working. And we had I got a Best of the Muppet Show DVD from Blockbuster, and it got stuck in there. So then my dad got pissed and ripped open the DVD VCR to get that disc out so we could take it back to Blockbuster. Just cool lower middle class shit. Don't worry. Don't even worry about it. That's just what you did back in the day. Does your dad destroy everything? He used to, but then he also used to fix everything, so. It was more like, my dad's method of fixing things. Step one was to smash it. Also, my dad, very different guy than he is now. Probably had some anger issues. Probably still does have anger issues. You know, typical, what are you gonna do? Typical lower middle class, dad shit, you know? We don't get many new bodies here in the Cosmic Waste. What the fuck? Puppet Penny? Penny's got her own Metal Sonic?
This one's a little lacking in the height department. let's take it for a test drive.
Oh, it is straight up Metal Sonic. We're doing a race. This is straight up Sonic CD shit. Let's go. This rules. Joke's on them. I'm fast as fuck. Joke's on them. I am fast as fuck. I've been bing bing wahooing since the day I was born, but I'm dead. I just fell through the ground. Let's just start that over. Let's just run it back. Am I the only one whose dad destroyed things? Again, I feel like it's typical just lower class shit. Lower middle class. You know Homer Simpson. You guys laugh at Homer Simpson. Where's my combo already start? Well, my dad's like me in that, tries to fix a thing, destroys it further, is mad that he destroyed it further, shouldn't have done that, should have just let it be, then continues to destroy it further, trying to fix it even more. There you go. Oh, okay, that's not... I thought I was supposed to ride that around. Oh, okay, that's fine. I think I was supposed to hit the bomb. Bombs, please. Bombs, please. You dumb... I lost. Thank you. I lost. I don't think I can recover. Oh, okay. Wait, maybe I can't... No. Okay. Oh! Just run it back. Just start over. My dad broke stuff around the house in anger, yeah, but never TVs and stuff that cost money. Again, my dad was never trying to break the thing. It's just, he's from that era. I mean, you guys can understand. You guys aren't, you guys are hip to it. He's from that era where TV connection bad. Just hit it. You know? Reception on TV bad, just hit it. CD player skip, hit it. Tape player eat your tape, hit it. Like that's the thinking. Never that he was like, this fucking DVD player snaps over me. It was, what the hell? Why isn't this DVD player working? God damn it. And then would hit it, and it would just make it worse, you know? That's just what you did. That's just life as a Gen Xer. Okay, bomb. Okay, we'll take it. Money. Hey, don't fuck this up. You're right at the end. Whoa! Oh, that was cool. I like that. That was a nice little change of pace. You outperformed my puppet. Impressive. And a fellow wielder of the cosmic string. And a fellow checker, eh? Why, the stars must be smiling upon us. What a curious companion you've created. Not just anyone can master these threads. Even the magical Mr. Q never managed it. From Star Trek? I am known as the Taboo Artist. Come.
Don't come! Don't come!
I'll give you a front row seat to my celestial show. You're just in time for the 17th act. Five-dimensional opera. Quantum Ballad. It's my masterpiece. Perhaps. No audience can say. So what brings you to my wasteland? Has our almighty emperor finally unbent and sent you to offer the apology I deserve? What the hell? Yeah, he flushed me. Oh, never mind then. Wait. So that's how it is. I should have known. Eddie never changes. That was always his problem. But it became mine in the end. For his solo act as Emperor, we used to perform together, you know? Our notorious, legendary, anarchic, immortal, wonderful double act show. Every show, Eddie played the lead. And I directed everything else. Look at his thumb ass. Dude is a thumb. Alright, no comment. We're just gonna leave that be. Got tired of my tireless experiments. Jesus Christ. And I got tired of him being tired. Is her? I don't think her model is like that, is it? Why is the 2D version of her so thick? I don't think the 3D version is it? Little artist, I will grant you a favor. Anything within my power, which is considerable. You could even stay here with me. Empty sands and isolation free you to focus on your craft. I could teach you to swing from the stars. From one enemy of Eddie to another. What do you say? Oh, you're in the Book of Law. Well, in that case, why not rewrite history? The Book of Law is absolute. As it is written, so it must be. Do you understand, little artist? With the rip of a page, you can reshape your fate. Oh no, she thick on 3D too. Okay. The twin to this teleporter is hidden inside the Lawberry Courthouse. Sneak inside and get the Book of Law. That old fuddy-duddy, Judge Rufus, one of the faintest clue. We're getting set up. We're getting set up. Right? We're all on the same page. We're getting set up. Not that Eddie don't deserve it, but we are getting set up, right? Pingoville. Pingoville. Wow. What's this? I guess this is the snow level. Dude, it's like Club Penguin. But like the penguins are evil. What's evil Club Penguin? Clan Penguin. Mm-hmm. That's fine. That's good. Clan Penguin. Don't log on to the private server called Clan Penguin. Don't log on. Just let those fuckers waddle on, man. DNI. Oh, shit. I don't see any goodies anywhere. Like, I don't see people who need my help. Oh. Did you guys see the donkey video about this game? I don't know how up to date on donkey vids you guys are, but I actually really liked his video because it was just him showing off like the movement tech and showing off like how fast you can get through levels. If you really fucking rock it, you could just tear this game open. And I thought that was really good. Fuck. You'd think by this point I would stop accidentally dashing, but no. Oh, okay. Well, that time jump didn't work. Kirby, how's Pizza Tower going? Beat the first level. I'm a master now. Okay. You talking about the first world, like the first floor, or like just straight up the first level? First level. Okay. And I loaded up the Phantom. Oh no, he's doing it. Have you ever 100%ed Phantom Pain before? Why did I do this? Why did I do this? There's nothing over here. Why do I keep going over here? There's nothing over here. Stop going over here. I have 100% in Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain. Okay. Now, are you going to do it a second time? Or is it the second time or third time? I think you said third for Ground Zeroes, right? Fuck. We're good. Fuck. Damn, not a single person or Orbulon have already checkpointed? There's just none in this world? No, there's gotta be. Oh, oh, oh. Ah, we're fucked. No. Run it back. Second time for Phantom Pain. I think I'm gonna mod it a little. Oh, okay. So you're playing on the Steam Deck or on your computer, maybe? Steam. Okay. Oh. Right. We're all right. We've got time. Easy. I'm excited to eventually play that game. Again, that's another one of those games. I was talking about this in the Discord yesterday, I think, of like Persona 3 and 4 and Final Fantasy X. Are like games that I know through like peripheral vision because there's stuff that my brother is always playing. And for a bit, Metal Gear Solid 5 was like that. He was always playing it. So I know that game not super well, but I know like the general vibe. I know the general jinx. And I'm gonna go on a limb and say I'm probably gonna like that game. That game is kind of maybe this is stupid, but it's kind of like Breath of the Wild. Because it's like an open world, but an open world that kind of really lets you just like fuck around and do what you want. and use your resources to solve the problem in any way you want, I guess, as far as I understand. Dude, speaking of, I was watching the Philips CDI Giant Bomb video, and they were talking about, like, the Wii U Zelda game. The rumor is it's gonna be an open world. Whoa. Oh, I thought that was so funny. Don't let anything touch the recipe card. Okay. Nothing's gonna touch it. Oh, you fucker. Okay. I have also reinstalled all of Dark Souls's on stream. Okay. Finally playing those for the first time. I think you'll like them. Kill the bird. Kill this bird too. You die. Whoa! All right. Oh, fuck. Wait, they're coming. We gotta go. We are, in fact, not all right. It is not safe. This game's still good. I'm definitely, I'm not as hot on it as I was like that first time I played, but I still think it's good. Okay. Okay. Could use some more time. Yeah, I would agree with that. Could have stewed a little longer. But what is here I do genuinely really like. You know, maybe someday we'll get a sequel and it'll be even better. I mean, I completely missed the actual thing that matters, the coins. I don't know how. Whatever. We'll worry about it later. Just land on the thing. Please, the thing. Just land on the thing. I also really want to replay Red Dead. Yeah, I think that's every day of my life, so I get you, man. There was a new update. Big news. There was a new update this week. It was just bug fixes. You still cannot play the game at 60 FPS on console. PC is still the only way to do that. Just a fun fact. Oh, there's one. Nice. I forgot that I bought the Red Dead 1 remaster. I still haven't played it. Probably do that at some point. I bought that to do Undead Nightmare in October, and then what happened? I don't know. This past October, something got fucked up. Damn, no points. There's a new, or I don't know if it's out yet, but it's gonna be coming out, where it's a book about like American history, using Red Dead 2 as like the context point, and the audiobook version of it is gonna be narrated by Roger Clark. So that's pretty dope. I'm probably gonna do that. That would be fun. Cake. Oh, this is the propeller cake, right? Now that I have a library card, I get to finish like the books I'm reading, but I'm really excited to like, why did I think this was a trampoline? I'm really excited to like get into audiobooks and like books that I normally wouldn't read. I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna try and get like really into audiobooks. I would enjoy that, I believe. I like story time. I like having books read to me, so but it's like I can't justify starting an audiobook right now when I've got like 2 other books that I should be reading myself. But you know, I'll get around to it. I should look into some of the like Star Trek books and see if there's like Star Trek books read by like Patrick Stewart, and then it's just like listening to a fucked up episode of the show where Patrick Stewart is playing every character. That would rule. Oh, I have to pop the balloons. Oh, I totally fucking zonked on this one. There was whenever I was into Star Wars, there's a lot of like really good Star Wars audiobooks that would like have a whole cast and like use music from the movies. So it was like listening to like a Star Wars radio drama, and it was cool. I wonder if there's anything like that for the Star Trek books. The only audiobooks I've ever listened to there was a Star Wars audiobook when like Force Awakens came out. That was about like Han and Leia like separating. Fun stuff. And then I listened to Ready Player One, read by Will Wheaton. Because I was told that I would like Ready Player One because you like pop culture. You like old pop culture. And I listened to that whole book and was like miserable. I listened to that whole book and wanted to die. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed that like this is what you think of me. You know, like you thought I would like this? Oh, Jesus. God, speaking of, have you guys seen any of the reviews for the new Ghostbusters movie? Guys, I don't think the new Ghostbusters movie is very good. It debuted with a 44% on Rotten Tomatoes. And the one review I saw was that it's not for fans of Ghostbusters. It's for fans of Ghostbusters toys. Which makes me want to die. Makes me want to throw up and die. Not that I think any of the Ghostbusters sequels have been good. Even though I have a soft spot for Ghostbusters 2. But that movie's just Ghostbusters 1, but worse. Which is, you could say about a surprising amount of Ghostbusters. But yeah, that was, reading that review made me go like, oh no. Not that I thought Afterlife was good. I really didn't. I thought that movie was mid at best. But I was like, well, okay, well, like we've done the nostalgia thing. Okay, let's move on from the nostalgia thing. Let's do, now we could do new shit. No, this movie's even more nostalgia. Fuck. Lucas, what's up, brother? Here just in time to shit on modern Ghostbusters. Yeah. The thing that's the saddest thing for me is one of my favorite things about Ghostbusters is how much Bill Murray doesn't want to do Ghostbusters, but now that he got canceled for, you know, pretty real reasons, the only money he can get is doing more Ghostbusters. So he's like whole hogged. All of them are like whole hogged in this movie, and it was like, oh, hey Bill, you remember when your career had integrity? Were you in like Wes Anderson movies and shit? You got canceled? Yeah, I don't know the full story. As far as I know, he made some like, I mean, it's Bill Murray, so asshole. But he made like some really inappropriate comments towards like some woman on a movie he was on. And they like cut him out of the movie. Or like recasted his character. Like he made some like what, I don't know if they were sexually inappropriate or just like sexist comments. I think that's what it was. Like, it's Bill Murray. It's like, yeah, that sounds about right. You know what I mean? Which is a shame. I don't know. Seeing him in this and seeing him so old did, like, Bill Murray was like my hero as a kid, dude. I loved Bill Murray so much. I thought Vinkman was the funniest character that ever existed. I loved Stripes. I loved Caddyshack. I loved What About Bob. I loved Bill Murray. And then as a teenager, like, I would watch all like Wes Anderson movies, or I'd watch like all of the edgy, you know, the Lost in Translation type shit. And I thought, like, what a brilliant man. And I feel like a lot of people felt that way. And then, like, there was kind of this cultural turning point when he did like the Bill Murray Christmas special on Netflix, where people were like, okay, we've had enough Bill Murray. And then this shit that he said on that movie set that got him canceled happened. And now Bill Murray is in like nothing. And seeing him in this again, like, he's like Harrison Ford with Han Solo, of like, doesn't want to be there. You know he's there for the paycheck, and to see him so like deep into this movie, the original Ghostbusters are like a considerable chunk of the screen time of this new movie, supposedly. So to see him on this and like, you know, he's just there because there's no other moves to make in his career. It's it bums me out. Even though, you know, does he deserve it? Probably. But it does bum me out, man. Flip side of that, Dan Aykroyd's it got considerable screen time in this movie. That's fun. A movie in 2024, a theatrical released big box office movie in 2024 has Dan Aykroyd in it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty good. I say keep making Ghostbusters movies until Dan Aykroyd dies. Because I like Dan Aykroyd. You know, if Dan Aykroyd's getting a paycheck, I'm happy. I love Dan Aykroyd. I might clown on him here or there, but goddamn, dude, what an interesting, cool dude. But yeah, reviews for the new Ghostbusters are shocking, not very good. Yeah, when he dies, yeah, they could do the Harold Ramis thing to him. I hope they don't, because I hated that when they did that with Harold Ramis. I really, Afterlife, I was like, all right, this is all right. I'm fine with this. And then Ghost Harold Ramis shows up and hugs his friends. And I know like the family approved of it, but I just felt like, that's disgusting to look at. That's fucked up. That's so emotionally exploitative and just like bad. It's too on the nose, in your face. Hey, he's dead. Do you know Harold Ramis is dead? Yeah, I really hated that shit. So it took that movie from like a 5.5, 6 out of 10 for me to like a 4. I was like, I don't want to see that ever again. And you know what? I'll watch this new Ghostbusters because I like Ghostbusters. I like it as a franchise. I agree with everyone who says like, stop making these movies. I agree with everyone who says Ghostbusters is one good movie in a franchise of garbage. I would agree with that, even though I think real Ghostbusters is half good. The first like 2 seasons are good. For an 80s cartoon, they're good. And the Ghostbusters video game is cool. If there was no more Ghostbusters, I would not mind. But I like Ghostbusters well enough. And I'm this far into it. All right, fuck it. There's a new. What, I gotta spend 2 more hours? Okay, I'll spend 2 more hours. If it means getting to spend 2 hours with Dan Aykroyd, I'll take it. But it is kind of I think this movie is gonna make about 5 cents at the box office. I don't know anyone. I don't know anyone. Not even in my personal life. I'm talking Facebook comment level who wants to see this movie. Everyone I've seen has gone, oh, they're making another one? Oh, really? Don't do that. Which is, I think, a fair reaction to more Ghostbusters. Don't do that. Or, again, fully commit to the new guys. I don't get why we're doing this again. I don't know why we're doing, like, bring it, here we go. Here come the old guys again. When I thought that was the point of the last movie, was like a passing of the torch thing. I thought we handed this off to the Stranger Things kids. I didn't know that we were, like, still bringing out Bill Murray. And I would even argue, like, Afterlife is interesting, because of Jason Reitman. Like, it's interesting because it's someone who, like, is trying to schmaltz up their dad's goofy comedy. Like, Afterlife comes from, like, a personal place, and so, like, I can live with Afterlife. Afterlife, as much as I don't think is very good, and by the end of it I thought, like, Jesus Christ, it at least, like, justifies its existence by being, like, someone, like, clearly doing a nostalgia piece about their dad's work. Why is this one why does this one exist? Why'd we make this one? I think it's because the last one might have made some money, which surprises me because I don't know anyone other than myself who saw it. But I'm sure it made some money, or else they would have just rebooted this shit again. But I don't know. I know it exists, but it boggles my mind that Ghostbusters game, not the 2009 one, but what was it called? There's that Ghostbusters game that came out just a few years ago that is kind of like Phasmophobia. That's such a good idea. That thing, they should have thrown an unlimited amount of resources at that. That is, Sony owns Ghostbusters. Why did they not? That should have been a AAA release. Because that is such a good idea. And as far as I know, that game is like, yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's pretty good. If you get some friends together, it's a good time. But that's such a good idea for a game. They should have thrown a shit ton of money at that. And they didn't. Can you stomp on the ice? Which ice? I don't know what ice they're talking about. Which ice? Ah, you dumbass. Hold on, just run it back from the checkpoint. It's on sale. Maybe I should check it out. I've heard it's pretty all right, especially if you get friends together. It's good. It's goodish. It's not scary like Phasmophobia, which I feel like is half of the appeal. I feel like it would be borderline like Lethal Company levels to have a scary, like a Phasmophobia style game that is scary and everyone's equipped with proton packs. I'm in the ground. Okay. Like, imagine being there at the dark with a PKE meter. Boom, boom, and then you see your friend's proton stream tear up like a wall down the hallway as they're screaming over VoIP. Like that just sounds like a fun, mixing Phasmophobia with Lethal Company. It kind of makes sense for Ghostbusters of mixing horror and comedy. But they didn't make that. They didn't do that. I wish they did, but they didn't do that. So it's just kind of it's an all right little game where you shoot some ghosts. Oh, okay. So you gotta like speed it. You gotta like fly with that to get up there to smash it. Why don't I just ignore the burger? Sink the hole in one. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. What I'm saying is I'm smarter than Sony executives. Thank you. Basically, I could make a $1 billion game. Sorry, that's the budget, not the gross. Well, Sony does that already. Hold on. Sink it. Okay. No. Sink it. There we go. Okay. Now we get the burger. And there we go. Easy. Chat, what's your $1 million game idea? Pitch me. Pitch me on your $1 million game idea. I will not steal. Promise. I won't steal it. Do you have a $1 million game idea? I got a couple, man. $1 million game idea number one. Just put the Chow Garden back in a Sonic game. That's a easy gagillion dollars right there. Just make a new big cool Chow Garden and that's it. Sega, you will make more money than you've ever seen before. You will make more money than any Persona game ever. Okay, $1 million game idea number two. Mario, but with a gun. Yeah, I'm going there. A lot of people wouldn't. But with my dark, twisted mind, that's just kind of the ideas I come up with. And then, yeah, I would say like Lethal Company, Ghostbusters style would be cool. That being said, actually, you know what's a multiplayer game that is kind of Ghostbusters? Destiny 2. I saw this today. They put the Ecto. I don't even know which it would be. The Ecto fucking 1000 in Destiny, you can fly around in like a spaceship version of the Ecto-1, and then there's like a Slimer crystal you can hold, and a lot of Destiny fans are fucking pissed. And I you know, maybe would be too. Like this like serious sci-fi world is now getting invaded by branding. But at the same time, I don't really care about Destiny, so. But I saw people, who was it? What's his name? Greg. Kind of funny Greg. I saw people like, he tweeted about it and was like, I hope they keep doing stuff like this. This is great. And people were like, Mr. Game Over Gregory. Simply put, I will have your head. Simply put, you are unfit to be a gamer. And I was like, I don't know, guys. I don't think it's that serious. If it was like, you know, the new Destiny expansion is Ghostbusters themed, I guess that would be one thing, but just some like cosmetic items is like, I don't know. For me, it's not that serious, and I'm trying to put myself in like Destiny player shoes. Like, I guess the closest equivalent for me is like Final Fantasy 14. I love when they put dumb shit like that in that game, so I don't know. But again, that game's not very serious. That game's not a serious, even with its own, you know, content, doesn't really have like too consistent of a design. You know, it's Final Fantasy, so it fluctuates from fantasy to like sci-fi and everything, so much less serious game than Destiny 2, I think. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Oh, okay. I don't know. Do we have any Destiny players in chat who are fucking livid over the Ghostbusters thing? Because I'm open to hearing that side of it. Don't hurt me. Fuck. Whatever. I think Destiny players are a little miserable. All right. Well, hey, chat, he said it, not me. I played Destiny once. The girl I was dating at the time, Destiny 1 came out, got me it for my birthday, even though I told her I didn't want it for my birthday. Like weeks beforehand, I said I don't want Destiny. Because I went, she's gonna get me Destiny, and I don't know why. And I said, please don't get me Destiny. And then she got really mad at me for not wanting Destiny. So I accepted Destiny, and it sucked. So I didn't play any more Destiny. That's my Destiny story. Thanks for coming. I played it for like 3-4 hours, and I went, this is like Borderlands. I don't like that. Enemies felt like bullet spongy like Borderlands, and I went, bye-bye. Bad game. Boom. Hey, it's our captain friend, because we made it back to the real world. I honestly think it's better than the Borderlands games, but it's just because the shooting feels good. Okay. To be fair, my opinion is probably pretty clouded by girl I was dating at the time freaking out that I again, I said, hey, I don't want Destiny. Destiny was not something I ever talked about. And then she started going, well, but it looks good. It got good reviews. And I went, I don't want to play Destiny. I don't think I'll like Destiny. And then she started freaking out and yelling at me about how I could be so insensitive about this game that she bought for me. And I went, oh, okay. Why did you buy me a game that I said I wouldn't like? I don't understand what's going on here. So I probably wasn't going to have a good time with the game, even if it was good. Whoa. I think Destiny might be the worst. We're cranking. I think Destiny might be the worst gift I've ever received. I'm gonna go on a limb and say that. I've never received another gift that I actively didn't want and someone got for me. So yeah, I would say I don't like Destiny. Is it true? Has there been another? I mean, I've gotten a lot of gifts that are just like, what do I do with this? Okay. But I don't think I've ever, outside of Destiny, gotten one where I specifically said, please do not buy this for me. And they bought it for me and then got mad when I held to, I don't want this. But I've received a lot of just like, I don't know what you thought I would do with this, but I don't know what to do with this. I've received gift cards to places where it's like, I don't even know where this is. What is this? Okay, what would they have there that I would buy? Nothing. Okay. Thank you. You know, I received like gift cards to like liquor stores. And it's like, I don't really drink. Well, you can get yourself some beer or something. I don't drink. Okay. That being said, you know, it was a great gift that I went, I don't know what to do with this. Why did you give me this? And then it turned out great. This is going to sound stupid for a minute, but pimento cheese. Pimento, like, bread. I had never had pimento before, and my boss got me like a gift package of pimento spread. And I went, I don't know what to do with this. And, well, I mean, the answer was eat it, but I didn't know if I would like it. And then I got home and ate a little bit of it, and I was like, oh, this is the best shit ever. Oh my God. So that was a good gift. I've received many gifts I specifically said I did not want. What? Name one of them. What? Give me an example. I would love to hear one where you were like, don't get me this, and then someone got it for you. Here's one that happens literally every year. Is it a clothing item? My grandma notoriously every year for Christmas gets us like socks, and she'll get us body wash every year. And I think I've got about 6 years worth of body wash that I don't use body wash. I use soap. And it's all like Old Spice. Like, it's all like, even if I did use body wash, I don't know if I would use that. Fuck, I just lost the Old Spice sponsorship. I like to wear hoodies, and every year I tell my dad, don't buy me any hoodies because they're always ugly. Every year he gets me another one, and I always tell him to return it. Yeah. Again, my grandma does that too. I get that. I wear hoodies during the winter a lot, and like I have a very specific brand of hoodie that I wear usually. But my grandma sometimes, some Christmases, will just go like, he likes hoodies. Here you go. Here you go. Here's like a tan hoodie. And it's like, Grandma, I can't wear tan. Tan is not my color. Please do not buy me tan hoodies. But I guess in my case, you know, there's a difference between your case and my case. Your case is like actively telling your dad, like, do not buy me these hoodies. Return this shit, please. And he still continues to do it. Where in my case, it's like, well, you gotta, you know, regardless of how you feel about the thing, you gotta thank Grandma for the gift. You know, how many more is she gonna be able to give you? You gotta be like, oh, yep, oh, Old Spice body wash again. Thanks, Grandma. I've learned it's easier to take a gift you don't want and accept it and just smile politely. Because if you tell people no, they get pissed off. It's like, I'm not gonna use it. I don't want it. Why are you getting mad at me for not wanting a thing? You know? But it's easier to just go, wow, okay, thank you, yep. Well, maybe I can use this. I'll figure out a use for it, thank you. And just move on. Don't die. What did I just tell you? What did I just tell you? Chat, what's the best gift you've ever received? Let's stop all this negativity. You know, it is Christmas time, guys. What's the best gift you've ever received? Fuck. Best gift. I think for me, it's like a tie. Fuck. Not a tie, not a necktie. But I would say, you know, getting a PlayStation 2 for Christmas 2005 was pretty important.
Your damn clothes
Jesus. pretty important. What's another good one? Oh, I mean, the one that I always say outside of that one is Crunch, actually. I don't know if he's still here, but Crunch got me years ago, got me the single EP release of Biz Markie's Just a Friend on vinyl. That was a fucking crazy gift. That's up there for like one of the best gifts I've ever received. There was one recently, chat, where I felt like I don't know what it was. There was one recently that blew my little mind. What was it? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. Couldn't have been that good if you completely forgot. Yeah. I wonder what it was, though. Alright, I gotta scroll up so I can read the chat. The best surprise gift I ever received was a TV. My family helped me build a studio in the house one year. Holy shit. I like giving gifts more than getting them. Yes, same. I have so much fun getting gifts. Giving gifts, sorry. I mean, I have fun getting them too, but I have so much fun giving gifts and trying to find shit that the people in my life I know wouldn't be like, what the fuck is this junk? But is also stuff that they've like never thought about before. I got a big kick out of that. This past Christmas, I got my friend a rice cooker. And I nearly every day he sends me a rice cooker update. The rice cooker, but also you could do oatmeal in it, and like every day he's giving me oatmeal recipes and rice recipes and all this stuff, which just shows like, oh, he really did like that. Right before the Xbox One came out, I still had an SD TV. Told Ariana I wanted to save up for a TV because the new systems would not be compatible. She bought one for me and had it be delivered without telling me. Holy shit. That's a pretty good one. My Zune was my favorite though. Yeah, those are good ones. Like, I'm trying to think. There was one recently that I was just like, holy shit. And I don't necessarily know what it was. Because I'm trying to think, like, well, what items have I procured in recent years that, like, have made a substantial impact? And, like, the only thing I can think about is, like, my CRT. And that was not a gift. That was, I drove 40 minutes for that. I fucked this one up. Collectible. Nah, I kind of just be buying that shit on my own because everyone else thinks it's embarrassing. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm thinking, but there is something. And we did really bad. Good work. Nice. I did get for my birthday, I think it was. My parents did get me a cool robe. I did get a robe. I became a robeman. That was cool. That was nice. I know that, you know, this XP pen my brother got me for Christmas. This was a pretty good one. But, you know, I've gotten a lot of gifts over the years because I'm so popular and just so cool. But I always, unless it's something that I actively didn't want, I always, like, even now, even if it's been years later, appreciate it, right? Like, I'm still talking about the record, the Bismarcky record that Crunch got me. And that, it's been like, dude, it's been almost a decade since that. This past year, this past Christmas, Pelamoon got me a little Pizza Tower keychain off of Etsy. And every day I come home, that thing is sitting like in our main area in our apartment. And every day I see that, I go like, man, that is such a dope fucking keychain. That rules. Kirby got me, they're up here now. I moved them off of the shelf to my TV, but got me Super 7 reaction figures of Ren and Stimpy and Powdered Toast Man. And like, I look at those fuckers every day and go like, man, those are dope. Those are so cool. Gifts sit in my brain, usually. They sit in my brain and they sit in my heart. And the biggest gift that sits in my heart is gifted subs, guy. Hey, I'm fucking off with that one. I'm fucking off with that one. Listen, if you got a problem with me jokingly, I'll say half jokingly, talking about Twitch subs every once in a while, I want you to know that the whole reason this started is I was talking to a bigger Twitch streamer about ways to improve my stream, and they said that like every hour I need to be reminding people of subs and followers. And I was like, every hour? What the fuck? Am I talking to Darkside Phil? What is going on? I ain't doing that, but I will do it, you know, every once in a while. If it's funny. If I can make it funny, I'll do it. Oh, what just happened? There we go. Anyways, I'm sure there is another gift that really means a lot to me. Why did I do that? Why did I? Was I supposed to do that? Blow up these platforms. Okay, I was. Stop. I missed. You dickhead. Mods, delete this game. Okay, now what's the worst present you've ever received? Let's put some people on blast. What's the worst gift you've ever received? Hands down. I gotta say, Destiny is up there. And let's restrict this to physical items. You know, let's not say worst gift I ever received was Meemaw fell in the tub Christmas Eve. Don't answer with that, please. Yeah, I would say like Destiny was pretty bad. I hated that shit. I knew I wouldn't like that game, and then I didn't like that game. Bad gifts. I had a friend one time. That was pretty bad, but I had a friend one time who begged me and begged me and begged me to get him I think it was why did I do that? Begged me and begged me to get him like new computer parts for Christmas, and he was helping me do video stuff. This isn't Pelamoon. And I was like, okay, fuck it. Like, he's been so good to me, I should do that. And then I told him, like, hey, I'm getting you like this and this, like, let's make sure this is what you want. He was all excited, and he kept hyping up like, oh, and the gift you're gonna get, oh my god, dude, the gift you're gonna get is crazy. The gift you're gonna get is nuts. And then he gave me his old cell phone that was worse than the cell phone I currently had. That's what he gave me. And I was like, okay. What? What am I supposed to do with your old phone when my current phone is better than this? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this. And so I didn't do anything with it. I gave you a phone. No, I said this is not Pelamoon. I'm not talking about Pelamoon. I would not listen, even if you were the one in that story, I would not put you on blast. I'm not really putting the other guy on blast either, but I would not be like, yeah, hey, my current friend, listen to this story about this fucker. I'm gonna incite my audience to actually commit hate raids on you. Anyways, the point of the story is I'm not friends with that guy anymore, because he did a lot of weird shit like that, where he would beg me to pay for stuff and then would like obsessively be like, and I'm gonna pay you back. And I'm gonna get you back for this one, and we're gonna do this. And then it was either always like he never did, or if he did try and pay me back, it was like, yeah, you could have just not done that. You know, like would always like hype up paying me back for shit, or you know, stuff like that. And it was like, nah, don't do that. Either just like pay me back, or if you're like getting me a gift, don't hype it up. You know, don't be like, this is the craziest fucking gift you've ever seen. And it's like socks, you know, like a gift is a gift. I'm happy to get, but with him, it always felt less like he wanted to give a gift and more like he thrived on the like lie, on like the hype of the lie. Are you kidding me? And it was very strange. It was him and I had a very strange relationship where he would constantly do that kind of stuff where it was like hyping things up, and then it would be like, hey, this didn't happen, and he'd be like, yeah, that's weird. I don't know why that didn't happen. Anyways, changing the subject. Really like untrustworthy fellow, I felt like. So we're no longer friends. All right, I am talking about Pelamoon. Mods, get this fucker out of here. I'm blocking this son of a bitch on every social media. We're getting his ass. I'm gonna expose every one of his lies. One, get this. This guy doesn't even like Legend of Zelda. He's only doing it to grow his Twitch numbers. He's a fake Zelda fan. He's doing it for clout. I mean, can I really talk? Half-Life playing ass. I'm gonna die, I think. Oh. Can I just, excuse me. Oh, it worked. Oh, what the hell is going on over there? What's that? They just like blew up the side of a building? What did I just witness? I just witnessed. What area is this? Industrial. Oh, don't do that. Just witness fucking industrial city bombing. The Oklahoma City bombing reference. Look that one up. What is going on over there? What is the practical reason for that? Oh, come on. Okay. Fell through the world's smallest gap. Or did I fall through the floor again? Who knows? I have everything, yeah. We just gotta finish this level up. Okay, chat, now what's the most mid present you've ever received? I'm gonna say, Got like a Twitch t-shirt one time. That was cool. You know, it was alright. I've worn it a couple times. It was alright. Got like a gift card to Pizza Hut. That was alright. That was an alright one. Oh, okay. Do you ever have a fucked up gift card situation? Like, you ever get a gift card and it like didn't work, and you start thinking like, what the hell? Where did Grandma get this? Where did Mima get this? Or like some of the balance was already used. I guess the new thing, Chad, I don't know if you know about this, but don't buy Amazon gift cards physically. Don't buy physical Amazon gift cards at like stores, because most of the time the numbers have already been like put into a database and they're just waiting to be redeemed. And then the person who stole the numbers gets like $1,800 or, you know, however much the gift card was for. So don't do that. Just buy Amazon gift cards digitally, I guess is the move. I've imparted some form of wisdom onto you today. You can't say that this stream was worthless. You can't say that because I gave you one nugget of wisdom. This is the most educational stream on Twitch.Justin. You're welcome. Chat, that's gonna be it for me tonight. I don't have what the hell's going on here? I don't have any more time tonight. I do get a split, but I will be back tomorrow. We'll do Pizza Tower tomorrow. Probably. I think most likely we'll do Pizza Tower. Do some more of the noise update. 2 Bing Bing Wahoos back to back. Hopefully that doesn't burn you out. And then Friday we'll do Voices of the Void. We'll do a big long Voices of the Void. But tonight I'm done. Tonight I'm out of here. Go get some dinner and try and relax for a bit. So thanks for being here, chat. Thanks for hanging out. I'm gonna split. I will catch you tomorrow. Hopefully. Probably. I don't see why not. Unless I die. Wouldn't that be so sad? What if this is the last time you saw me? What if I died?
Take your damn clothes off.
That's gonna be your last words to me? Wow. Well, you know, when I'm dead and buried, there'll be a lot of time for that. Good night.